Okay, so 3 to 5 minutes has passed. The cement has cured. What we do is we leave a little bit of the cement extra orally, and then we test the integrity of that. That obviously is cured. And because this is chemical pure, you know that it is set. At this point, what we do is we now remove the crown. Okay. And you'll notice now that there's all this excess cement all the way around. See that? Okay, so there's excess cement around, and that's what we got to clean up. Before I do so, because I don't cook, because I have trust issues, and you should too, you shouldn't just leave that gap wide open, because things can enter inside that hole. So what I usually do is I'm just going to do a quick rinse. And then put the healing abutment that was originally in there back into place. The reason I do that is because I do not want the soft tissue to collapse. And for those of you, especially if you're doing bicuspid or anterior areas where soft tissue is very profound, you need to make sure that there is no collapse of the soft tissue. All right, you're okay? Good, you can close. Now I'm going to ask for alcohol in a 2x2. So I'm just going to have my assistant zoom in. Great. All right. So as I said before, you should be able to see there's quite a bit of cement around the margin between the abutment and the gold crown. And I personally prefer to just use alcohol as opposed to a metal instrument. Alcohol, because alcohol will wipe it away. You just have to rub it well. And you don't want to, I don't particularly like using metal instruments on that margin because you're creating scratches. So listen closely. If I wipe it, you should actually hear the squeaking of the gauze against the surface of that metal margin. There you go. Okay. And so let's verify that I have indeed removed all the cement. So just to show, looking around, there is now no more cement around that gold crown. All right, so we're good. Now we're gonna put this in the mouth and basically torque it in. You'll notice I'll do the occlusal adjustment after the fact, after diluting. All right, so now that I'm happy, I removed the healing abutment. Healing abutment's out. And now I'm putting the crown in. There we go. You okay? Great. Now before I torque it right in, I want to verify my interproximal contact again. That's a good contact. Okay, so I'm happy with that contact. And then I want to check for the occlusion. All right. All right, so I'll have you go ahead and bite down. Tap, 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 tap. Open up. Tap, 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 tap. Open up. And does it feel tall to you?
Yes, just slightly.
Just slightly. Okay, so I can see there's a high contact right here. right here, and maybe right here. So I've got 2 spots if I want to do occlusal adjustment. That's number 1. And number 2. Oops, we give her a little rinse again. Oh. Right. And then you'll have to go ahead and close and bite down again and tell me if she notices a difference. Any improvement?
It's just maybe just a hair high in the back.
Okay, but much better.
Mhm.
Okay, same thing. Bite together, tap, 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 tap. Open up. Tap, 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 tap. Open up. Okay, just gonna do a little bit more adjustment. Okay, try that.
Yeah.
Pretty good, right? All right, so now I'm gonna torque this baby in, and then I'm gonna polish it with brownies and greenies. Then I'll fill up the excess hole. Okay, so here I am, putting on the torque wrench. It's forward. Okay, usually this line is a 32 NCM, so it's now torqued in at 32 NCM. Okay, now I'm gonna polish up the surface with brownies and greenies. This is pretty benign. Obviously, if you have a porcelain type crown, then you'd use whatever porcelain polishing device or instrumentation you want. You don't. Here's your greenie. And we're quick to go. All right, want to dimp it all?
Yes.
Oh, another couple of cotton rope again, please. And I'm going to plug it up with Teflon. You could use cotton pellet if you want. And then you backfill it with composite. Because this is a gold crown, the shade of the composite doesn't really matter. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the implant is close in at 32 MCM, 32 NCM. So this is Teflon. Just gonna put Teflon in here. Can you cut this for me here? Right at the occlusal table. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, that's perfect. Okay, so I condense it. All right, I'm ready for the composite. Composite goes in. Good. This is just a bit of Vaseline coated on a gold instrument. Good. And then we cure that. Thank you. While my assistant is curing, what I'll do is now I'll reach for the enhance composite polishing tool. Okay. Great. Okay, I'm just polishing the enhance access hole. Some ripple. All right, looking for a bit more ritz. Kurt, did you bite together and tell me if the bite feels right?
Yeah, on the most part.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now we take a intraoral. You can rest. Intraoral X-ray to verify the seating of the crown and everything else. Okay.